I'm gonna get a drink. Hi, Rage. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I just woke up. I'm probably gonna make myself some coffee. But I'll be right back. Hello. I want to make myself coffee because I just woke up. Give me a minute to sit. Alright. Show my headphones. Show my headphones. Hello. I had coffee, which is a massive mistake. Diesel has his ice. Diesel has his ice. I have my coffee. This is gonna be a mistake because coffee makes me feel a little sick. I wish I could. I normally don't drink coffee. So the fact that I'm drinking coffee is kind of a oh. But I don't drink coffee a lot because it makes me I have anxiety that isn't medicated. So coffee kind of just adds to that. And also it makes me feel like throwing up if I add too much sweetener to it. I would drink tea, but we don't have well, okay. We don't have a giant pitcher of tea that I'd drink. I could make it, but that would take too much time, and I'm currently like I meant to stream yesterday, but my tired ass was like, nah, I'm gonna mess with the mod like first, and then I got hyper focused. I recently got Modrith, which has mods for Minecraft, Java edition, I believe. And so I've been messing with a few mods from there. I was messing with Cobblemon, and then Cobblemon decided to crash on me. What are you doing? You've been loud. You're also being cute. I got Diesel a bowl full of ice. And he is chowing down on that ice. Oh my gosh. I just realized I never sent a message on Discord. That is the wrong tab, but that's okay. I never sent a going live message on Discord. I am so out of it today. Oh my god. I need to just let me copy the link, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Boom. Okay. I'll keep forgetting that I technically should be using Discord more often for my stuff. I feel like I'm missing something. My rings. I forgot to put up my rings today. But yeah, I literally just got up like 30 minutes ago. And all the stuff that I've done yet today was feed Diesel, let him outside. Well, okay, I started stream, fed Diesel, let him outside, and then I made myself coffee. So I got him ice, and then I made myself coffee. That's all I've done today. While stream has been going, so yay! And then I realized my mic was muted, and I'm like, oh. But we're here now. I don't know what I'm gonna play today. Probably Power World, or I can stress test Modrith with my PC and stream, which would be fun. It's just I could do that. Should we do that? Do y'all want to do that? Does that sound like fun? That sounds like fun. Or do you guys want to see? Oh my gosh, my voice. Or do you guys want to see Dragon? Stress test or Dragon? Make sure you're getting your work done, alright? I don't want to be a distraction. Make sure you get your work done and you don't get in trouble. We could start off with Dragon. With seeing our dragons. Because I haven't played that. I haven't played Bedrock in a hot minute. And I need to record so many episodes. So the downside of being somebody who is chronically tired is that motivation goes out the window. So I haven't been able to record any episodes. I need to, though. I need to. But, yeah. Manual label. Lead. English. Because I just woke up, my English is gonna be out of the window, along with any of my grammar. It's gonna be great. Manual labor. Yeah, that... Dragon! Oh my god, we want dragons. Oh my god. I love dragons. I really do. Where is Minecraft? There it is. Am I hearing music? I feel like I'm hearing music. I don't know where the music's coming from. But yeah, let's go dragon. Dragon! Ah! Oh, I know where sound is coming from. Here we go. Why do we need a sink? What? We don't need a sink. What's the notification? Cloud storage. I don't want to deal with cloud storage. No. Where's my cape at? Where's my cape? Oh, I do have my cape on. Okay. The dragon! Where are my dragons at? There are my dragons. They still need names. Oh my gosh, my desk is still a mess! Ah! Dragons! So many dragons! So... Do you have a name? You have a name. Do you have a name? Did I give you a name? I don't think I gave you a name. You have a name. But you two don't. No, still the same amount as last time, but we can get one more. Probably. If I have wheat, I do. Why am I getting a notification for— You know what? I don't want to know. I'll put this stuff away real quick. And then you go here. Alrighty. I don't know where to put the feathers. Ooh, we can do 2 actually. Okay. I don't remember why I have stone. It's fine. Ram Talon. We're gonna put the rain. We're gonna go ahead. Man. Ha. And then this one we'll put behind so I can see. It's okay. I'm behind on my series too. Okay. When did I last stream? Thursday? I think it was Thursday. What did I do Thursday? No, it was last Wednesday when I last streamed. Was it last Wednesday? I can't remember. My days are blurring together. But thought I saw something over here. I meant to stream last Thursday and last Friday, but that didn't happen. Yeah. That didn't happen. What happened Thursday? I think I went out with family to eat Thursday. Friday? What happened Friday? Or it might have been Friday that I went out to eat with family. And then just like really just tired and just dealing with a lot of exhaustion. The last week or so. Do I have any? Oh, I do. Yeah. And I haven't been able to record just due to exhaustion. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I didn't like that when I finished it, but yeah. Honestly, I forget what we did. I think last time I streamed, it like crashed halfway through. I can get glowstone now. Or do I want to use these shroom stuff? I think I'm going to use these shroom stuff. I can't use an axe for this. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to use for this, but I'm going to use it. But yeah. I'll try to stream more though and get more. Oh my gosh, voice cracks. I'll try to stream more and then get some more episodes out for everybody. Oh, there's some piglins. Wow. I don't think that's the right tool for this. It's fine. Because I'm very behind on recording. I'm behind by a lot of episodes. But I'll get them recorded and then posted probably this afternoon. Not afternoon, this evening. My evening. It is supposed to rain in my area today. So we'll see. Ooh. I like that it's kind of glowy. I almost never look at the crimson wood when it's darker. Really cool. Give me my lights. I demand my light. Thank you. But yeah, I'll try to do more recording. Because I really do enjoy the Above Ground series so far. At least doing the episodes and whatnot. But it just... finding the energy and motivation to get it done, to record. Yeah. I'm letting my coffee cool before I drink it. It's gonna be a massive mistake, but that's okay. It's not the first mistake I've made this month. Oh yeah, so I was... yeah, one step at a time. And also the fact that I have like 4 weeks left until I get my wisdom teeth removed is also a thing that I get to look forward to. And worry about. This is really loud on my end. But yeah. So, not only do I have 4 weeks to stream and record as much as possible, but I also have to make sure that I'm like pushing through being sleepy, chronically tired, to get everything done. And that's not gonna end well. I know it's not, but I got stuff that I need to get done before I get my wisdom teeth removed. And I do want to stream more. And longer. Even if that means I start stream as soon as I wake up and then I go about doing my daily stuff, my daily tasks and stuff like that. And you guys get to sit here listening to me doing my daily stuff, my daily morning routine. Then, yeah. Give me this! I want this. Give. Thank y'all. Yoink. I just realized I'm gonna need so much of this stuff. The projects I give myself. It's great. It's fine. I'm fine. I get to stress test my system later. Probably. In like 2 hours. Unless I decide to switch to Power World. We could do that. I haven't played Power World in like a week. That'd probably be nice. Did something just die? I think something just died. Yep. I got a lot, but I don't think I have enough to fill up my house. Not really a house, it's more, it's kind of is a house. What is it? What do we call it? Do we call it a house? I don't know. This requires brain cells. I do know. Where is my nether portal? Where's my portal at? I lost my portal. Where'd my portal go? Is it up? I think it's up. Is it up? I don't know. I am lost already. I just got... Okay. Okay. This is why I need to play with people. So I can be like, hey, I'm lost in the nether. I have no idea where the portal is. Can you please come get me? Cause, yeah. Is it up here? Where is my portal at? I don't know where my portal at. I need a rescue. And I got nobody to rescue me. It's fine. I will find my way out. Probably. This isn't my first time getting lost, though, in the nether. Is it up here? It is. Found it! Yay! I should put a lodestone down. Over here. When did I get leather? You know, I don't want to know. I'm going through my portal, I'm gonna grab a lodestone, and I'm putting it down next to my portal. If I have a lodestone. I need to go. Where do I need to go? There we go. Oh, that looks so cool on the glass. Wow. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna end up with things coming through the portal. I just realized that. It's fine, I'll deal with it when it comes to that. I don't think I can put dragons through the portal. I got way more than I needed. It looks cool though. Do I have a lodestone? I got 2! When did I get 2? Do I have... I don't have a compass, but I can make one. Right? Yeah. Compass. This should help, hopefully, with me getting lost. We're gonna put it right there. Boom. Okay. Now I just have to remember to grab it when I go anywhere. That won't be difficult at all. Oh, I got... Okay. I can make another saddle. Can I? No, I can't. I need 3 leather, not 1. Whoopsie. That should be easy enough, right? Oh yeah, I was working on this. No, I'll work on it later. I should drink my coffee before it gets too cold. It's kind of just sitting in front of me. My nozzle. Hydrate. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that I have those redeems. I gotta... Okay. I shall hydrate with coffee. I made it too sweet, but it's okay. But I have hydrated with coffee. which isn't hydrating at all. Coffee doesn't hydrate you, it actually dehydrates you. Fun fact. Anyways, cow. I'm also bad with drinking water, that's why I have juice. I love juice. I need more leather. Doesn't help that I have a nurse as a for a cousin, and then I love science. I mean, coffee isn't really much of like a sciencey thing, but still, anything that's like dietary or like nutrition related is always interesting. And then I don't know if anybody remembers, but back in high school you had to do biology, right? For me, we delve really deep into genetics with biology. My nozzle. And I absolutely love dealing with genetics. Anything genetic, I absolutely adore. As I love learning about kind of like how people get their looks and kind of where people come from and stuff like that. And oh my gosh, we moved on from genetics at some point, and I would just sit in the back of the class making like those genetic charts, and just doing those, making those, and filling those out. What I did. So, and then I was talking with my parents and my older brother about, you know, genetics, because we were talking about genetics and kind of how they work. And I got very passionate about it, to the point that my older brother was like, why does it feel like I'm in college already? Like, it feels like I'm being lectured on genetics. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I really love genetics. Like, something about genetics, it's fascinating. So, yeah. So that was our conversation, like, a month ago? I think my younger brother was at work while that was happening too. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna carry on my mom, but there's a Baba. I haven't seen this version of the Babas yet. I don't know what it is. I need to stop. I love cute creatures. But yeah. Something about genetics is... And I'm like, and so I started talking to my dad. I'm like, isn't there something that involves genetics, like a career or something? He's like, yeah, genetic engineer. I'm like, that sounds interesting. I don't know if I would do it if I'd go down that path, but it sounds interesting. Plenty of fields, yeah. Plenty of fields that are, you know, is sciencey, but I don't know. I've always been really interested in science. I've been really good. I've always been good at math, and then I've always been huge into history. So yeah, but I mean, there's probably more to it, but it's always just so fascinating. Science is really fascinating because sometimes you can make things blow up or catch on fire. It's great, and then sometimes it just involves salt and something else. It's really interesting. My food science, my food science teacher, because I had to take food science for culinary. Because I did culinary in high school. I went to a trade school. Trade school. And I did culinary there. Hi. And my food science teacher, he was, oh my gosh, he was crazy. We had a topic about bees. We got onto the topic about bees, and he started, like, doing a bee dance on his desk. Oh, that sounds like fun. I wanted to go into programming, but my interests keep changing. Why are my frames dropping? Stop it! What, you don't like science? Is that what it is? OBS doesn't like science. Yeah. Like, I'm smart, but I don't think I'm smart enough for programming. Oh my gosh. He was goofy. My, food science teacher was so funny. At some point, he was also the... Yeah. What is it? He also taught the nursing and the pre-vet, the, veterinary, pre-nursing and vet technician. That's what it was. Students. So, us culinary kids, we came into class one day, and there were dead cats. There were dead cats, like, just kind of sitting there. And people were like, why are there dead cats? And he's like, oh, the pre-nursing kids are gonna be dissecting them. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, why are they dissecting cats? Those poor cats. I'm like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but that sounds kind of cool. But also kind of gross. And it freaked everybody out, though. Freaked out my entire class. But then people, like, after they got grossed out, they kind of got fascinated. But also, it was really just sad and depressing. Yeah, that happened. And then another time we got to make Laffy Taffy. That was good. I think I made raspberry Laffy Taffy, which was pretty good. We made caramels, which is awesome. He had us try citrus acid. What else? What else did he do? He did a lot. There was so much he did. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm gonna leave this open. It's just me here. What else did he do? He did a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah. So do you know, like, the showers you see in science class and stuff like that? He showed us how that worked. Which was awesome. And then he got talking about, periods. Yeah, the chemical wash. He showed us how that worked. And then he got talking about periods, which was really awkward for the guys in my class. But, kind of funny. Because he's like, okay, this is how much, like, women typically, like, lose. And it's like, what? Why are you talking about this? This is food science. It was just, oh my god. He was crazy. And then he always talked about his wife, too. Because I think his wife was from Guam, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh. It is time for me to sleep. Let me sleep. What? Yeah. Yeah. Like, he's like, oh, it's not like a large amount of blood. Like, that's what he was saying. Like, you don't lose a large amount of blood when females are on their periods. They don't lose a large amount of blood. I'm like, it sure seems like we lose more than just, like, a bottle cap full of red dye that you just dumped onto the floor. It was a really funny demonstration. But he was also, yeah, it depends on the female, yeah. But, his demonstrations were always so much fun. He was just all around a really fun science teacher. And then, but, like, he was fun, but he also cared about his students. So if, like, you were having a bad day, he's like, hey, it's okay, do you want to try this thing? It's gonna be really sour, and it's not gonna taste, like, really good or anything like that, but do you want to try it? And it always, like, cheered people up for whatever reason. It was always so funny. Oh, smelting stone. I forgot I was smelting stone. He just had a weird sense of humor. And, like, it helped that he was, like, my first class of the day, too. It was great. I don't know why I got so much stone. I'm not gonna worry about building right now. I don't want to build. Building sounds annoying right now. Tasty. I'm gonna regret drinking coffee, but that's okay. Oh, I do have flint. I didn't see that before. But yeah. And then my history teacher. Oh my god. My history class was so easy. Oh my gosh. Literally my history teacher is like, okay guys, so you guys all have homework to do, but it's literally, you just go looking for the information in, this slideshow that I gave you, and you can find all the answers there. It's literally just copy and paste of the slideshow. It's great. Ooh. Goodies. Where are the goodies at? Oh, you got the goodies. Give me the goodies. I got the goodies. And that was funny. Except that I nearly failed his class, because as a kid who got distracted so easily, that was fun. This class is really easy, though. Like, all we really had to do, like, we had to do current events. I'm like, oh, that sounds boring. I don't want to do that. Wanna know what we had to do? Wanna know what the quote-unquote current events we had to do was? Literally just write about your favorite thing. And at the time, I was really into paranormal stuff. So like, it took me to the end of the year for me to realize that. Which is really sad, if you think about it. But I just started writing about paranormal locations and stuff like that. And then my grade went from an F to a B. It was great. What? Somebody's moving outside and it's bothering you? Diesel's looking so concerned because somebody's mowing outside. You guys can't hear it, I don't think, but it's got Diesel concerned. Hi! I don't need you. But hi. And then math class, I was really good at math. The class that I failed at, one yearly failed at, was English. I suck at English. Which is really funny because that's my native language. But I failed at it. I also learned French, which I failed at despite living with people that spoke fluent French. It was great. But the more you know. Yay. I got wheat. Not that I need it right now, but I think my dad's mowing. I think that's what's happening. I think that's what I'm hearing. Boy, yeah. Oh, potato. Carrot. And then potato. Yeah. What else? Man, I just miss being in high school. High school was fun. Like, specific things in high school was fun. I should clarify. Because I was a band kid, and I was also in jazz band. And then what else did I do? I did golf. Like, if you were to look at me now, you'd be like, you don't seem like a golf player. I sucked at golf, but I did golf. I played golf for 3 years. I really did it for the gym credit. So, when I say I did it for the gym credit, what I mean is my school had a system where if you did 3 years of any sport, so if I did like 3 years of track or 3 years of golf or anything like that, you get gym credit. I chose golf because it's easy. You just hit a ball and you walk around. I did 3 years of golf. Was I good at it? No. But was it fun? Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Except that my third and final year of golf was when I was at my technical school, and I was an hour away from my, golf course. And I didn't have my license. So, and I still don't, because we've been busy. So, I was always like 30 minutes late getting to practice because I was going to school so far away, and I was the only one that wasn't at our home school. I got eye boogies. Ew. I got stuff in my throat. I don't know what I got. Okay. And I actually sucked at golf in like my third year. You'd think I would have gotten better after 3 years, but we could just never figure out what I was doing wrong. Even after 3 years of playing golf, we could never figure out what I was doing wrong. It was great. But I got the gym credit, and I got my 3rd-year pin. And that was the only reason we had a golf team in the first place. But because I was going to school so far away, I was going to a technical school so far away, from our golf course. Anytime we had a golf match or anything like that, I was always the last one to arrive, even though, you know, even though I'd, like, get out of school early, I was always the last one to arrive. Which is really, really annoying. I was like, what can I do? I can't really do much of anything for that. I can't drive. I couldn't drive at all. I was kind of stuck waiting to be picked up half the time. Can I finish this? It was great. No, I still need the boots. I'll go ahead and make the boots. And just all around it. It was really annoying in my last year of golf. So I decided my senior year I wasn't going to do golf. Oh, look at all the bubbles sleeping. Senior year I wasn't gonna play golf. One, I sucked. Two, my school was an hour away from the golf course. And three, I was also working at the time. I started working my January in my junior year. And I didn't want to deal with working and playing golf in school because I was already stressed to my limit as it was. And when I say that, what I mean is, so when I'm stressed, overly stressed, this thing happens where I get sick, and I was sick constantly. So I was constantly in the nurse's office. And it was either to sleep or to throw my guts up. It was great. And that's from working and going to school and then being in a really, really toxic household as well. That can also cause a lot of stress. And it did. It caused a lot of stress. I was constantly getting sick. There are a few times my junior and senior year where I had to be picked up because I was sick. And then there was a day I had to call out of work because I was sick. And that was something I never did. I never called out of work. That was the first time I had to call out of work. And it sucked. It made me feel really guilty because I'm a people pleaser. And I felt so guilty for having to call out of work. Oh, hey, my dragon's still grown. Yay. Suffocating. Suffocating. Oh, you're tall. That's why. Okay. You won't suffocate me. Move this one. Have we made any progress? We made some. Okay. You are going to be... You're tall! Holy shit! But yeah. I mean, like, but yeah, I'm a people pleaser. Calling out like that, I don't like calling out. If I'm working or I'm doing something that I absolutely enjoy, I hate canceling plans. I hate calling out of like work or school if I'm sick. And I just hate like being like, hey, I can't do this thing because, you know, I'm sick or I need a break or something like that. I hate it. It's okay to cancel plans, but I hate it. And that's part of being a people pleaser. And growing up in the family that I did. And I don't think I'll ever get over that. Feeling guilty when I shouldn't. And before anybody asks, I am completely okay talking about stuff like this. It doesn't bother me. I think it's okay to kind of tell people about vulnerabilities. Especially if, like, you want trust with somebody. And also, it's, like, a little bit of, like, good information to have as to, oh, you made a plan, and now you're not following through with that plan, but what? Just, it's okay to, you know, feel guilty. But not, like, beat yourself up type of guilt. More of, I feel guilty that I canceled this plan. We could reschedule, but I feel guilty, and I'm sorry that I canceled this plan. It's okay to feel like that. It's not okay to be like, oh, I canceled plans, I'm going to go serve myself. Don't do that. If you cancel plans, or you are, like, not feeling well enough to go to work or stuff like that, and you have to call out, don't punish yourself for that. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Why am I being yelled at? Go away! My watch is yelling at me. I have so many notifications. I don't like notifications. But yeah. Gonna do my friends check and see if I got any skills. Which I don't. That's a ringing sound. Why is there a ringing sound? Okay, we don't have any skills. Oh, that's a triangle. Oh yeah. It's a bunny! Hi, bunny! I'm getting distracted. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what else I was supposed to do today. I think I just hopped on here to just mess around a little bit. Oh, I could test out the, new dragon's abilities. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. They gotta have names, too. I got so many dragons. Oh my gosh. I got 2 new dragons. So I have 2, 3, 5 dragons that need names. I'm gonna take you out so I don't suffocate. But yeah. Of course, I mean, I guess there's a K for me to call out. And I say that, like, I say that lightly. Because, I was always the person that was picking up shifts. Even if I didn't have to. Like, I would have coworkers be like, hey, can somebody, like, cover my shift or something like that? I'm in a hole. Can we get out of this hole? Please. But I was always covering somebody's shift, and, like, even if it was, like, my day off, or, like, I requested some time off, which was rare, I was always picking up shifts. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of why, I got a lot of money that way. Even though I was paid like $10.10 an hour by the time I quit. but I was working a lot, so. I remember there was a day where somebody asked me to cover. Like, I'd taken the day off for homecoming, and then I wasn't allowed to go to homecoming, which sucked. I wish I could have gone to homecoming. But I wasn't allowed to. What am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing the wing. And so instead of going to homecoming, I was gonna just sit at home and do nothing. And then one of my coworkers reached out and was like, "Hey, can you cover for me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." She was like, "So I got my dress last minute, and I'm going to homecoming last minute. Can you cover for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I am basically grounded, so it's better than being home." So I covered for her, and then like less than 10 minutes after I accepted to cover her shift, somebody else was like, "Hey, I have this family emergency. Can you cover my shift?" I'm like, "Sorry, I'm already covering somebody else's shift. I can't come in." And she's like, "Please, please." She begged me to cover her shift. I'm like, "I'm already covering somebody's shift. I can't cover your shift either. I can't cover two people's shifts at once. I am one person." She ended up quitting, by the way. It's really funny because, you know, she's trying to find cover, and she's like, "It's a family emergency," and everybody was either going to homecoming, already working, or had already worked their limit for the week. And, she's like, "Nobody's willing to cover for me, so I'm just gonna quit." We ended up short-staffed that night, but we did a phenomenal job, I think. But yeah. But I was always covering people's shifts. And I stayed for a year and a half. And in that year and a half, I watched a lot of people come and go. It's really, really sad. Because it was just really, really sad. This is 5 years ago? It was... What year did I graduate? I graduated in 23. So yeah, like 2022 to 2023, I want to say. Yeah, I interviewed in 2021, November 2021. Got the job, filled out the paperwork. Started in 2022, like the Monday before my birthday. The Monday before my 17th birthday. And then I quit April of 2023. So yeah, about a year and a half. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun. It's just I had to quit because I was leaving. I was leaving Ohio in June of 2023. And then I came back to Ohio in August of 2023, but I no longer live in the city that I used to. So, yeah. And so where am I going with this? It's there. It's in my head. Right. So yeah, even like 2022, there were people that just didn't want to work. And I worked in the restaurant industry. The people that were hired didn't even have to go up front. They were just in the back making food. And they didn't want to work. If that tells you anything. They just didn't want to make food. They didn't want to work at all in the restaurant industry. And I know of a few of the people that quit, went and started working retail. And absolutely hated working retail. If you work in the restaurant industry, it's mostly, like, unless you're a waiter, waitress, or hostess, you don't deal with people. I dealt with people because I was always taking phones, and I was taking orders over the phone. But you mostly, like, if you're back of the house, which is like chef, cook, whatever, dishwasher, you don't deal with people. You're back of the house. You're out of sight. If you're a waiter or waitress or busser or host or hostess, which I have had to be at my technical school for practice, which I did phenomenal at, by the way. Then yeah, you deal with people, but you only deal with them for like a minute. At least for like hosts and hostesses, you deal with them for a minute. Bussers, you deal with people for like a second. Like, you go out, you clean up the dirty dishes and stuff like that, and then you disappear. You vanish. That's it. If you're taking orders on like the phone or something like that, it's literally like, hey, thank you for calling this restaurant. How may I start with your name and number, depending on the restaurant? Okay, I think, how did I do it? I'm trying to remember how I did it. I think mine was, hey, thank you for calling this restaurant. The restaurant that I work at. How may I help you? Or like something like that. And it's like, hey, I'd like to order a pizza, because I worked at a place that sold pizza. It's like, hey, I'd like to place an order or something like that. It's like, okay, may I start with your phone number? And then they give you their phone number, and it's like, and what's the name for the order? And then they give you the name. And it's like, okay, now what can I get for you? It's so easy, it's so simple. And it's usually like, because we had pizzas, we had wings, we had stuff like that. And it's usually like, okay, may I have like a meatball sub with mozzarella cheese instead of the provolone cheese, and with, you know, the marinara sauce, and then may I also have like a thing of onion rings with ranch dressing. It's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna get that in the system. Yep, okay, anything else for you? No, that's all for today. Alrighty, and this is for pickup or delivery. Oh, it's for pickup, and it's like, okay, your order comes to like $15, and it'll be ready in like 20 minutes. In like 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, thank you. So easy, so simple. Like, I've had to deal with difficult customers, but most of the time it's like, at most, like a 10-minute phone call. For the really, really simple, easy going customers. And there were people that were older than me that quit. Then they weren't even on phones. That's the sad part. They weren't even on phones. They were just making food. It's not hard to make the food. You follow what the order says. And if something happens, that's on the person that makes the food. There's literally just... We had a girl, she went to work at freaking Kroger. She went to work at Kroger. Wanna know what she did? She was making pizzas when she worked with us. She was making pizzas. She was there for all of like 3 months. Probably less than that. She wasn't even past like training. And she quit. Because she didn't get a pay raise. Like, girl, you gotta finish your training on one thing before you get a pay raise. It took me finishing making my sub training and my sub and salad training and my pizza training to get a pay raise. Like, you gotta at least know how to make good pizzas and make them right. Wanna know what she did? Like, a month later, she called us. Hey, this is so-and-so. I'd like to place an order, and can you deliver it to Kroger? To the deli section at Kroger? Yeah, sure. You know, if you worked with us, that would have been free by now. You could have gotten that for free, right? Because after you get your training done, at the restaurant that I worked at, you got to make your food. You got to make one meal for yourself for free. And you got, at max, if you were working part-time, you got three meals that you could get for free a week. I got 4 because my boss found out that I wasn't eating, and he's like, you get to eat. And then I was also always taking food that was messed up, so. But if you're still in training, you get like half off, I think, if I remember correctly. And you don't get discounts until you finish your training, right? This woman expected to have her food, be able to get her food and like all the benefits of being a part-time worker immediately. Like, no, you gotta finish your training first. You gotta prove that you're gonna be a good, you know, good worker first. Like, we gotta make sure that you're not gonna make food and then burn it first, right? Before you get all the benefits. And she quit. But, you know, it's fine because, like, literally, like, 2 months later, we got this amazing worker. She worked as a, what is it? Dispatch, I want to say, at the police station, literally down the road from the restaurant I worked at. And she decided, you know what? I'm gonna have a part-time job at the restaurant that, you know, that I was working at. She didn't know me at all when she started working. And so she started working. She was phenomenal. She was great with customers. She did everything. She was awesome. And, like, it's like, you already work, like, a full-time job, and you're now working a part-time job. And you're cool with this. Like, you're doing this willingly. I was impressed. She was still working there when I quit, too. Like, I was impressed. She was older than me, too. Much older. Probably in, like, her 50s. And she looked great for somebody in her... She looked great. She was in her 50s. She was acting like... She behaved really... She was really mature. We made a lot of really inappropriate jokes, though, when it was, like, chill. But she was, like, you know, mature. Really, really sweet. Strict when needed to be, but awesome. Awesome worker. Awesome person to work with. And, like, yeah. We need more people like that. Like, probably not willing to work, you know, 3 jobs and overwork themselves, but yeah. Because overworking yourself can be dangerous. But she was a little bit like me as well. She always picked up shifts as well. I'm pretty sure she was on track to become a manager too, by the time I was getting ready to leave. But, yeah. It's hard to find people like that nowadays, I feel like. But don't do what I did. Don't, like, overwork yourself. No, technically I didn't really overwork myself. It was more of, I'd get off work, like, 10 to 30 minutes late. And then, have to wait, like, a good few hours to go home. Because, yeah. Boing. Where are you? There you are. Thorn. I'm just gonna give these guys names. You, I already know what I want to name you. Alright. Do I miss working? Yes. Would I go back into the restaurant industry? Probably not. Don't get me wrong, I had fun in the restaurant industry. It's just, I don't think I'd go back to. Maybe for the free food, though. I'll probably go back for to get free food, but that's probably about it. I had a name for the one bird, and now I forget it. Oh. I'm gonna go with Pips. My coffee's so good. I normally don't drink coffee, but it's so good. Ow. My head. Nope. Leo. And then just because, why not? Phoebe. Alright. Dragons now all have names, which is great. Cleo and Vivi. Vivi's so tall! Look how big Vivi is! Vivi's like taller than all the other ones. I just realized that. Anywho. Anybody give me scales? I don't see any scales. This coffee's so good. It's kind of cool off though. I'm gonna regret drinking this coffee later. What do I want to do? I want to get a Blaze Falcon, but that requires Blaze Powder, and I don't want to deal with blazes, and I don't want to deal with having to get Blaze Rods. So what I think I'm gonna do... take you out for a ride, because I think you're my faster one. Yeah. You're my faster one. We're gonna go see if we can find a Blaze Falcon nest and wait for them to shed their scales. I still need to stress test everything with mods. I just realized that. But yeah, no, I don't think I'd ever go back to the culinary industry. I feel like a lot of people are starting to struggle with working in the culinary industry now. Because I've had a couple of my friends, they were in the culinary program with me when I was in high school. And, at least for the ones that I've talked to, they have all dropped out of culinary school because it was too much for them and it was, like, stressful. Like, they went to college for, culinary, specifically culinary. And they all said that it wasn't what they were expecting. It was worse than what they were expecting, and that they regret going, and that they could have spent, like, done something better with their time. Which, you know, it's kind of sad if you think about it, because they went to the technical school for culinary, and they're all excited, like, oh, this is gonna what it's gonna be like for college and stuff like that. And then it turned out to not be what college was like. And I'm just like, I feel like it's just kind of got their hopes down. And I feel so bad for them. I never wanted to go to college. I was never one for college or anything like that. I wanted to go the military route, which I kind of did, but some things happened and I had to leave for mental health, because some people lied about why I was in counseling and therapy, and that ended up going to bite me in the ass. Yeah. I made it to white phase of basic. I made it to white phase, and then things got so bad, and so I left, and I came home in August of 23. But I'm better. I probably would not, even if I could go back into the military, I probably wouldn't. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, more ram talons. Damn. Yeah. Is this what I'm looking for? This might be what I'm looking for. Is this what I'm looking for? Oh my gosh, there's so many dragons spawning in. You are not. Mentally, I'm a lot better. I should be in therapy and counseling, but because I'm doing so well right now, I don't see the point. Maybe later on down the road. I've already been here. Maybe later on down the road, but not right now. Not saying that I don't need it, just saying that probably wouldn't be needed. It's probably not needed at the moment. I've had time to heal and process all the bullshit I had to deal with growing up, and I'm still dealing with a lot of what I had, a lot of the trauma that I got, but it's not as bad, if that makes sense. Not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for, I think. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Yep, this is what I'm looking for. Down we go. No. But yeah, no. Military was something that I wanted to do for a long, long time. Although part of me is glad that I didn't fully go into the military. I just don't think it was supposed to be in the cards for me. These are the dragons I was looking for, by the way. Gotta wait for them to shed. Maybe at some point I'll get into everything that happened, but not right now. It's still too early in life for me to get into it. But I'm happier. I'm healthier. I've learned how to manage my eating disorder. Something that I should probably inform everybody. I do have an eating disorder, just because from kind of how food was, how I was treated when it came to food. I was taught that, well, growing up, I was taught that the food that I liked was not a priority, and the food that I wanted to eat was not a priority. And I got a lot of body shaming. Ow. Ow. But I've been doing a lot better now. The family I live with now, they... Go out. They listen when I say, hey, I can't eat seafood, because seafood makes me sick. And they listen. Crazy. And I've just been doing a lot better with food. My relationship with food is a lot better. Crazy what happens when you end up in a healthy situation. Personally, I would rather having a family that kept offering me seconds. Because it's much better than ending up being a 5'5", 120 pounds and your ribs showing. Because you lost weight within, like, 3 months. Yeah, that happened. And that was my, oh shit, I have to eat moment. It was bad. Because growing up, when I was like 16, 17, 18, I was around 140, 150, and that was mostly muscle. In the military, I kept a lot of that muscle, and when I got back, because I was cooking for myself the last 3 to 5 years, living with that family, I was cooking for myself, and I also had people forcing me to eat. So I was still maintaining muscle and weight because people were forcing me to eat. I had to make food for not only myself, but also my grandmother that I was living with at the time. And so it kept me from losing that weight. And then military, you have to eat in the military. I didn't want to eat, which is, you know, a bad thing. I didn't want to eat at all. But I ate, because if you didn't eat, you'd get yelled at. Not literally, but bad thing if you didn't eat. Because you're, you know, working out a lot. You're using up a lot of energy and whatnot. Yeah, like, I needed the energy. Yeah, because when you're in the military, you're working out a lot. You're doing a lot of activities. You burn a lot of calories. I didn't want to eat. I ended up becoming a non-trainee in whiteface, so July-ish was when I became, July of 23 was when I became a non-trainee because of my mental health was going downhill. And then I came home August 9th of 23. And I've been home ever since. It's kind of like my celebration day of, hey, the cycle that I was in has finally ended. I'm home. I'm safe. I'm with people that love me and will support me. And then I came home, and there was nobody regulating kind of what I wanted to eat. When I know how I know that my ED was bad, I texted my parents, like, the other day, and we were talking about money and kind of like the food situation. And I'm like, so when I came home, because when my older brother moved in with us, our food bill went up a lot. And I'm like, so how much did I add to, like, the food bill? And it's like, and they're like, do you really want to know? I'm like, yeah, I do want to know. I want to know how much I cost you in food when I came home and how much I still cost you. And it's like, You cost at most like $40. $40 at most to feed me. My parents, they pay like 200 to 400 bucks just to feed the family. And that's per week. I cost 40 bucks per month. Roughly. Give or take. Granted, I've been eating a little bit more. And I've been getting more liquids. So it's probably up a little bit now. But take into account that it's probably more like 40 to 60 bucks at this point. USD. So, yeah. And I'm now probably around like 125, 130 now. I've gained weight. I no longer see my ribs when I go to take a shower and I look at myself in the mirror. I no longer see my ribs. When I first came home, I ended up putting myself on a liquid diet for like 3 to 6 months, and I went from being 150, 155 to like 120, maybe 115 in just 3 to 6 months. Because I didn't want to eat. That I have gotten better with food. I am healthy. I am very healthy. As a 21-year-old at 5'5", I am healthy. I still don't eat a lot. I really don't eat a lot, but I eat more than I used to. And I've kind of been forcing myself to eat, but my relationship with food is tons better. Can you guys shed, please? I just need like one of you to shed and give me bleach powder. But that's to put into perspective how bad things got for me. And then I want to say like, okay, so there was a point in time when I was drinking energy drinks, and I'll get into this because it's important for those of you who drink energy drinks a lot. So do you guys know what Kickstart is? Do y'all know what Kickstart is? If you don't, I can pull up a photo. It's an energy drink. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a photo. Hold on. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get a photo for you. This is Kickstart. This. Energy drink. It's an energy drink. A Mountain Dew energy drink. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I got the big cans. I was drinking 2 to 3 cans of those a day when I first came back. So my parents kept getting them for me, and I kept drinking them. Because of that, I can no longer have energy drinks. I destroyed my stomach. And I can no longer have energy drinks. I can have coffee, but I can't have, like, Red Bull, Monster, Kickstart. I can't have any of that anymore. Because I drank so much of Kickstart when I came back. And I was staying up till like 6 in the morning, and I would sleep for like maybe 4 hours. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. So, warning to everybody who drinks energy drinks: don't do what I did. Don't drink like 2 to 3 cans of energy drink a day, because it will fuck up your stomach. It did me. And now I can't have energy drinks. I had to stop drinking coffee, which I absolutely loved. I used to drink coffee so much when I moved in. I had to stop drinking coffee until I recovered. I finished up the Kickstart that I had, and I don't get it anymore. And I forced myself to go to bed earlier. Believe it or not, there was a point in time when I like came back home that I started I started sleeping at around probably 10, which is normal. If you go to bed at 10 at night, it's normal. Now I go to bed at like midnight, or like 1 in the morning, but that's usually because I get distracted with something. But the fact that it took me having to mess up my stomach to stop drinking energy drinks is bad. It was awful. And I felt awful. Yeah. I felt so bad too. I should fix my sleep schedule. I am still just chronically tired. I'm always tired. Always have been since, like, I became an adult. I've always just been chronically tired. I get sleep. That's the thing. I get sleep. Yeah. I get that. Like, if you work and it's like you work the late hour. What did I just say? Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. If you're working, like third shift or like night shift, I get it. Your sleep schedule's gonna be fucked. But I don't work because I don't have my license. Once I get my license, I'm gonna get a job. It's just gonna mess with everything. But there's no reason for me to be as tired as I am. And I know it's not because I'm drinking caffeine, because I very, very rarely drink caffeine. I only have coffee today because I just woke up at like 12 and I was tired, and I figured you guys would like to have me a little bit more hyper than me being sleep deprived. But I need to fix my sleep schedule. Probably not gonna happen. Probably still gonna go to bed at midnight because I can't. I've tried so hard to go to bed early. I tried to go to bed at 10 the other night. I woke up at 2 in the fucking morning. And I stayed awake until 6. Not because of tooth pain. No. Because I literally could not fall back asleep. It's great. I've tried. I have melatonin too. But I can't take the melatonin and then go to bed because I have to deal with Diesel. I have Diesel to take care of. So if I take the melatonin and then I go to bed, chances of me missing... Yay! I would listen to ASMR, but I rely on my phone too much to wake me up. and I don't have any sort of like premium, so I roll in my sleep. I move in my sleep. I would, but I've already been warned by YouTube about ad blockers because they don't like it when you use ad blockers. I almost got banned by that for using an ad blocker too. Oh, I don't use Chrome. At least on my PC, I don't use Chrome. Where's my home? I'm lost. Am I lost? I might be lost. Where's home? I can't see shit. What is that? Is that a command block? What is that? Oh, that's a fountain. I'm not lost. For my computer, I have Microsoft. Whee. I just use whatever's on my PC when it comes to my computer. And then my phone, I did get a new phone and I just kind of use Safari. I think I have Chrome. I just never use it. Where is the cave? Wait. There it is. And then iPad is Safari as well. Let me down. Put me. Oh, there we go. Someone shitting. I heard shitting. Oh, hello. I'll go through and collect everything in a minute. Ooh, that's goodies. Yeah, I can try that. It's just I kind of rely on my computer for background noise, and what I mean by that is I keep my PC running at night. It sounds stupid. It sounds really stupid, but I rely on the sound of the fans at night. Because it helps Diesel and I sleep, ironically. Yeah, it does a little bit, but it's whatever. Okay, I think I got it sitting. I'll find out in the morning. And then I also have my overhead fan going. So I have multiple fans going in the background, and that's kind of like... So it's kind of funny. My old PC used to be so loud when it was sleeping. My new PC is really quiet, so it was really weird for Diesel and I when I got my new PC. Just because it's so silent. And then we got used to it, and now I can't sleep without it on. If I turn it off, then it's like, I'm awake, I can't sleep. Help. And I have a water-cooled PC now, so I'm gonna work on getting rid of this. I did this wrong. I don't have a box fan. I just have my overhead fan, and then I wish I could open up my windows, but we have the AC going. Except that the person that I live with, on my side of the house, I live on the north side of my house, she likes to turn on the heat as well, which sucks. Because Diesel cannot be in heat. Heat is bad for him because his fur is so thick. Did I forget to mention that Diesel's pro Nikita? He is Coonhound Akita mix. Sweetest boy, unless you put him around a Pomeranian. But his fur is so thick. And he sheds all the time. And he can't be in the heat because of it. So, the fact that my grandmother keeps putting the heat on in the summer is really annoying. In the winter, though, I usually have a window open because I also can't sleep when it's hot in my room. Like, it has to be cold. It has to be so cold in my room for me to sleep. So usually in the winter, I have a window open just so Diesel and I can sleep. Yeah, my nose. And it helps. It helps so much. Because he can sleep, I can sleep, everybody's happy. At least in my room. And then I always have my door closed in the winter. So I trap the cold air in my room. I got a torch. I don't need this torch. This torch can go back over here. Oh my gosh, there's so much shedding happening. Screw English. English sucks. Yoink. Yoink. And I got... Yay! I got more ice. But yeah. It used to be that I couldn't... I hated when it was cold. When I went to go to bed. But now it's like, it has to be so cold. It's gotta be so cold. I can finish my thing. I wanna finish my thing. Boop. Hold on. Oh, I have enough to make pants, but I don't wanna. I can finish this. Boop. Nice. It looks so cool. Hold on. I wanna put this on. Let me put this on. Probably looks weird in my current skin. Kind of. I like the shoulders. The shoulders look cool. And now I just gotta make the sword. I think this one has a sword. But the house that I used to live in, we always kept it around like 68, 69, but now it's... Now where I now live, it's more like, hey, it's gonna be like 75 degrees in the house. It's great. It's fantastic. Definitely what we need. That looks terrifying. Let's see, we got two full sets. This one just needs the chest plate. 1, 3. We got 7. 7 things of armor going so far. I don't need your scales anymore, but I'll take them. I can make blocks out of them. Ow! I hate muscle spasms. I get muscle spasms in my shoulder. Great. Can I move you back a little? Hold on. Move you back a little. So you're out of the way. Look how big Vivi is. Vivi kind of needs to lay down. Alrighty. I'm excited to get all these pieces of armor done. But yeah. Diesel's currently sleeping, I think. Are you sleeping? Yeah, you're sleeping. It's nap time for Diesel. How's that little guy doing? Hello, you need a name. I'm gonna go get that one. I'm gonna get my... Bleh! I'm gonna go get the little one a name. Unless we're gonna have my coffee. My model doesn't like it when I drink. Still good coffee. It's just I prefer iced coffee. What's it gonna name? Oh. There. I know, so many original names. It's great. I'm pretty sure I spelled flare wrong, but I don't care. There you go. Enjoy. Bon appetit. That's the wrong phrasing for this. Anyways, any more scales that I can kidnap? I just realized how close I have you two. You're still far away. I'm gonna move you over a little. You can hang out with VP. You look so cool. The mermaid looks so cool. And yes, I named it Cleo, as in Cleopatra. Don't ask questions. And then we got Vivi, the ram. We got Blitz. Blitz looks cool. His head's in the wall. Not wall, ceiling. Easier. Pips, Thorn, Frost Sparrow. And then Flare. Little Bobby Flare, look at the boy. Ah. I need to stop. So the community, the Dryads community, 2 people in that community recently became moms, and they posted photos of their babies in the Discord, in Dryad's Discord, and they're so darn cute. Oh my gosh. I don't want kids, but the little ones are so cute. I love babies. I love babies, but I would never want to be a mom unless it's through adoption. I would never want kids of my own. I say that now, and then it's gonna be, I'm gonna find the right partner, and it's gonna be, oh, whoopsie. Guess what I end up with? But, I don't know, just something about having my own kids doesn't appeal to me. But if I was to, like, adopt, yeah, but not, having my own kids. I'd much rather adopt. There are so many kids in foster care and that need adopted. That's like, I would much rather go that route. If that makes any sense to anybody. I would much rather give a kid a home than have my own kid. And like all my siblings, I'm pretty sure all my brothers and I, my older brother, my younger brother, and I are in agreement that we don't want to pass down our genetics. Just based off how, our biological parents are. We had amazing grandparents. Our grandmother on our bio mom side was amazing. We didn't get to spend, my older brother and I didn't get to spend a lot of time with her. Because we were told lies about her. But, she was awesome. What are you doing? Just lay down. She also became a great grandma, by the way. But it's alright. But she almost became a great grandma via my older brother, but she didn't. It's alright. But my older brother and I just wish we were allowed to have more time with her. But the lie he was given was through our bio mom, because we both kind of made the mistake of wanting our bio mom in our life, and then our bio mom fed us lies. And then the reason why I wasn't allowed to go see my grandmother was because I was told that she was trying to take me away from my adoptive parents. And that wasn't the case. That was not the case. Want to know what she actually wanted? She wanted my younger brother and I to meet. That's what she wanted. That's all she wanted. She wanted us to have some sort of relationship. Guess what happened? I now live with my younger brother. And my older brother. All three of us kids are together. So. Because I decided to reach out to my grandmother. I found her, through the internet. And then, I went to one of my grandparents' houses, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to my grandmother, and my Grammy. I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care. So I did. Got in trouble for it, by the way. By my adoptive parents. But I reached out to my grandmother. And we had an hour conversation. Like, an hour conversation. And then that same week, I met my little brother and my current dad. And oh my gosh, my little brother, I was told, yeah, he doesn't talk a lot. You know, he's very antisocial. He doesn't talk a lot. That's what I was told. The minute Hayden and I like met and like sat down and hung out and actually like met each other, we started talking about Minecraft and video games and Technoblade. It was probably the best 2 hours I had ever. It was awesome. And now we live together. I don't bother him like siblings should bother each other. My little brother and I, it's more of, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm doing this. And it's like, cool. Want to talk about it? And he's like, and it's usually, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you about it. I'll tell you what's happening. And it's like, okay. Or it's, no, I want to focus on this game. I'm like, okay. But it's a very healthy relationship. We have a very, very healthy sibling relationship. Despite, not having grown up together. So, I got to see him graduate too. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of him. I'm a proud big sister. I got to see my little brother graduate. I got to see him walk across the stage. And I got to see him in his cap and gown. It was so nice. It was so sweet. I love being a big sister, but I'm also a little sister. I'm very much the middle child. As for my older brother and I, it's the complete opposite. I usually go over and I go annoy him, because his room's on like the other side of the house, so I'll go over and I'll annoy him, be like, hey, what's up? And I'll just sit on his bed and we'll chat while he's playing video games or something. And then I kind of just leave. It's great. My older brother and I have a more chaotic sibling relationship, while my younger brother and I have a more like chill relationship. So. But we all get along for the most part. I say that knowing fully well that I yelled at my older brother because he decided it was a good time to put stuff in my way, but you know, it's whatever. And then also he turned on the freaking light last night. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't see you. Last night, when it was dark in the house and we had the dim light on, he turned on the bright light and it hurt. I'm a little bit more snippy with my older brother, though. I will admit, I am more snippy with him. But, it's whatever. I'm getting so big! Yeah. I'm still a proud big sister, though. I'm allowed to be a proud... I'm a proud big sister. I get to be a proud big sister. I got to see 3 out of 5 of my brothers graduate and walk across the stage. Actually, I played at one of my brother's graduations. I was in the band for that, and I got to play. I sucked, but I got to play. But yeah. I do miss my other 2 brothers, my other 2 older brothers. I do miss them. But I know that the possibility of having that sibling relationship with them again is probably next to nothing. Because of how things ended up being when I was kicked out. So I think about it sometimes, and it's really sad, but there's not much I can do about it. I could probably reach out to my Grammy and see if she's willing to be a little bit of a buffer for my oldest brother and I. Not oldest brother, second eldest brother. My oldest brother, well, we're not really siblings, but we have a sibling bond. I haven't heard from him in a hot minute, but I know he and his wife just celebrated their anniversary. So, yay! You're getting so big, can't wait to put a saddle on you so you can officially be part of these guys. Yay! I've been playing this for 2 hours. I just realized that. Cool. But yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to rain. That's a good question. When is it supposed to rain? I don't know. I also don't know what my family has planned for today. I know my parents were going to lunch. I don't know if it's with my mom's parents or not. My mom has awesome parents, by the way. Well, dad and stepmom. Yeah, parents, they're awesome. Very, very sweet people. They actually got me a candle making kit for Christmas. They get the grandkids Christmas gifts. You're big, you're grown. Yay. Saddle. Can I stick you here? I can't. You're hidden. We're gonna move you up a little. I can do that. We got all the dragons. I'm gonna just run through. You're like 5 blocks tall. And this is taking forever to grow. But yeah. I should call my Yaya. Yaya? Yaya. So Yaya, well, from what I've been told, Yaya is grandmother in Latin. Don't ask me where I learned that. I learned that when I was a baby. But the grandmother that I lived with, for like the last 5 years? No, it would have been 6. No, 8. 8? I don't know. I lost track of time. But I called her Yaya when I was a baby, and it's kind of stuck ever since. I should give her a call at some point. Be like, hey, I'm alive. How are you doing? She's so sweet. She has dementia. But she is so sweet. Last time I talked to her, a kid was trying to get into the fish tank. at the nursing home she is living in. I didn't ask more questions about that. A kid was just trying to get into a fish tank, and I don't know what happened after that. I didn't pay attention. What else do I want to do? Do I want to go back into the nether? I might go back into the nether. I need more iron. Do I need more iron? I'll get it later. I got dragons. I heard shiny! Where is shiny? I want shiny. Where is... There's shiny. It's not really shiny, it's more scales. I just want the scales. Thank you. Yeah, I should give her a call at some point. See how she's doing. Although I did get a new phone, so I don't know if she'd pick up. But I miss her. I miss her so much. But yeah, no, the judge that oversaw my adoption and my entire case, said that Yaya means grandma in Latin, so. Oh my gosh, my grandmother and I, my Yaya and I, we had probably the best relationship ever I could ever ask for between granddaughter, grandmother. When I was a baby, and I was still using a crib, my Yaya would come over, and she would babysit. She babysat. And she'd come get me from the crib. She'd come to get me out of my crib. So, you know, she could watch me and all the other kids. And, you know, just hang out and whatnot. And so what we used to do was catch me. There's like a catch me type of game. Where she'd come get me from one side of the crib and I'd run to the other side of the crib. I don't know if I've told this story or not, but she'd try to get me from one side of the crib, I'd run to the other side of the crib. And then she'd come around to get me from like that side of the crib, and I'd be back over on the first side of the crib. And we'd do that over and over. I'd do that over and over. And I would laugh and I would giggle. She always told me this story. But I would giggle and I'd just be laughing and just be a cheerful little baby. Be the cheerful little baby that I was. And I would do that. Because it was fun and it was fantastic for me. And eventually she would get me and the game would be over, but there was one of her favorite things to do with me. And, yeah. She always told me that story. I miss her. I really do. There's just some things that can't really be replaced, and those stories can't be. They never will be. I was always the one that would sit down and listen to her talk. And like tell stories and stuff like that. We were always spending time with each other when she moved in. And then when her dementia started getting bad and she had a stroke, I started cooking for us. I started making sure she was eating and taking her medication. And I was taking care of her. And, you know, I spent more time with her. Even though I was working, I spent so much time with her. And it's those moments that I know I won't get back. But I would, if I could go back and do it all again, I would. Even if it meant dealing with a situation that wasn't healthy for me. But she was more of a mother to me than a grandma. So, yeah. Very, very sweet woman, too. Her eldest son is a hairdresser. He has his own salon. And then her younger son is the one that is my chosen brother. So, which is really funny. And then her daughter, who, I mean, she loves, but she doesn't like, her daughter was my adoptive mom. And became a disappointment. Yeah. Great. So yeah. I wish I could live with my grandma again. I really, really do. But I know I can't. We're 3 hours away from each other, and living with her isn't an option now. Because she needs more care than I can give her. Because of how... Because, dementia. And she's in her, like, her 80s, I think. If I remember correctly, she's in her 80s. Her birthday's coming up. I think her birthday's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I think it is. I should give her a call after stream. Or at least text her and be like, hey, this is your granddaughter. This is your only granddaughter. How you doing? This is your only granddaughter. I'm gonna call you in like 10 minutes. If you're okay with that. But yeah. If you have grandparents and you get along with your grandparents and you love your grandparents, spend time with them. Listen to them talk. And if you really want to, write down their stories so you remember them. Because I've already lost my grandma, from my biological mother's side, and I wasn't told about her death until about a month or two later. And because of what my biological mother has done, us kids were not informed, because our biological mother is so hated by the entire family, and it's affecting us kids. So enjoy having grandparents if they're healthy to be around. If they're toxic, obviously, like, limit how much time you spend with them. But if your grandparents are like the type that, oh, here's some cookies, here's some milk and cookies, you can stay over. Oh, you need food? I got you, I'm gonna make you some food. Why am I doing that accent? No. Oh, you haven't eaten? I'll go ahead and make you dinner or lunch. And don't worry, it's gonna be a lot of food. You can take some home. Sweetheart, it's okay. And like, they're that type of grandparents, and they treat you like you're a human being and you're the best thing in the entire world. Cherish them. Because I regret not spending more time with my grandmother. And I can't get that time back. And I hate that I can't get that time back with her. So, as for my Grammy, that's a situation that I'm still figuring out. She's probably gonna want me at Thanksgiving. I need to talk to family about that. I need to talk to her son about that. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Because she doesn't have my new number. E. And then she's gonna be like, why do I... Why did you stop texting me? Why do I not have your new numbers? I'm like, how do I explain this? Don't get me wrong, I love her. I love all my grandparents for the most part. It's just, oh gosh, I can definitely tell where manipulation comes from. And narcissism. And the misogyny comes from. Which is funny because 3 out of 4 of her sons are really sweet kids. Really sweet people. It's just, the one that adopted me is horrible. Ended up horrible. It's great. But, yeah. Cherish your grandparents. And maybe even your parents, depending on how old your parents are. I will forever cherish my parents. My current parents. Because they basically saved me. Actually, they did save me. And they are healthy parents. Weird. Don't get me wrong, my parents are weird. But it's the best type of weird that I could ask for. But I just wish that things were different. Enough really sad, sappy stuff. I should change the subject because this is getting really sad and really sappy. But yeah. I need to make a to-do list. I just realized that. I don't want to make a to-do list. I don't want to do that. Why do I gotta do that? Ew. I don't do well with to-do lists. It's alright though. Anywho, I gotta see what my parents have planned for the week. My little brother is gone, which means it's just my older brother and I in the house with our parents right now, which isn't much different from the normal days, normal weeks. I need to figure out what's going on with both my brothers in college. If they're still going to college or not. Hi! Because that is a very, very good question. I'm assuming they are. But I gotta double check. Boop. No! I don't want the weird noises. Stop it. Stop it. Any scales? I keep coming down here to see if there's any scales, but I doubt there is. You know? I'm waiting for you to give me the rest of the scales that I need, because your armor looks cool. All the armor looks cool, though. Yay! I got some more mummified scales. Gimme. Ooh. Give me lots. Can I make the boots now? I can't. I'll wait till make the boots, though. So I have every single type of dragon. I have all 8. Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else I should do? Besides trying to get all the armor, scale armor? I don't know. As long as things don't break on me. I don't have my coffee. It's kind of just been sitting here. My model doesn't like it when I drink anything out of a cup. Eh. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Sleepy Bobby. You're looking cute. Yeah. You want me to stop giving you attention? You want pets? Diesel's currently, stretched out, laying on my bed. So I got my quilt cleaned. My quilt that I made is clean, and he absolutely loves it. And he's currently laying on it, and he's really cute. Yay! Oh my god, your armor also looked cool. Gib. Thank you. Any more armor that I missed while I was drinking my coffee? I'm gonna feel like shit later. But it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make the helmet, because the helmet looks cool. Boom. Helmet. It looks weird on my model. No, that's not what I want. Everything is gonna look weird on my model, because my model, has layers to it. So I might switch over to Steve skin when I show off all of the, stuff, all the armor. I wish I had more capes. I want more capes. That's what I want. So far, I have this one and then the pancake one. I also need to change my skin as well, because I have more red in my model now. And I don't like the look of my current skin. It looks weird. I think it's the face that is annoying me. Yeah. I have another skin that I use for Java, though, that I absolutely adore, and I wish I could get that skin back. Actually, I probably can. Probably. Yay! I love how I have this little platform and I can just... You look like a dinosaur. Some sort of dinosaur. Are you a dinosaur? I like dinosaurs. Oh my gosh. Speaking of dinosaurs, he's not gonna do it right now, but Diesel does this thing. He'll go onto his back and go, ah! And it's really funny, and then I'll do it back to him. I'll be like, ah! And it's really funny, because I call it dinosaur. I keep asking him, are you a dinosaur? And he'll be like, ah! It's really funny. But he'll only do it if he's feeling playful. But it's so cute. And I love it. Can I have this? Thank you. Oh yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna go back down here. I'm spending so much time in my house. In this area. I don't know why. But I am. And that's okay. Nope, I failed. I do like using these as like a way to get up and down. I will say that. I do like it. Because they're kind of like vines, but they don't spread on like walls and stuff like that. So. Who else? Who? I'm gonna just run through. Hold on. I heard it. Did somebody else shed their scales? Or am I hearing things? I think I'm hearing things. I might be hearing things. I got all the helmets! The helmets look really cool. I like the ram helmet. That looks cool. And then this one and this one look almost the exact same. This one, and that one are like the exact same. Just different, like different styles on top and... Well, the beak part's different. These two have the same beak. This one's different, but they're both bird-like. It's really cool. Whoever made this add-on did a really, really good job with it. I kind of wish you could put armor on the dragons. It did look cool, and I kind of wish the armor that you get from that you make from the scales fits skins like mine better. But other than that, it's a really, really cool add-on. But yeah. I'm gonna wait. I just want to get the armor. I want to get the rest of the armor pieces. If I added more dragons, I could get the armor pieces faster, but that would require me moving these guys around, and I don't want to do that. I probably have the ram talons like over here, but like the other end. Actually, I'm gonna move you to the corner. Ow. Move you over here. And like put like another one there, and then move these guys over to like back there or something. But I don't think I have extra eggs for most of them. Yeah, Mummified, Magnus, Storm Falcon, and Fully Falcon don't have the extra eggs. It's only the Shard, the Storm Stratus, the Ram Talon, and the Blaze Falcon that I have extra eggs for. And actually the Ram Talon, I think, is the one that I have the most eggs for. And that's because they're easy to get. We can trade for them. Everybody else I have to go out into the wild and find, and I don't want to deal with that. And I don't want to deal with getting more saddles right now. Because saddles are a pain to get. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the, that ledge, though. I should make it look like it had some sort of support, though. That'd be smart. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just add a pole. Give me this. I might need to move Cleo, though. Do I have to move? No, I won't. There. That looks better. For the most part. I could add, like, fencing around the top and have, like, a gate to this. Or, like, leave that portion open so I don't fall. I'm trying to plan this. Let's do that. I'm literally just playing game and yapping. That's all I'm doing. Y'all get to see dragons for probably most of the stream today. And I feel like it's gonna be a long stream. I normally don't do long streams. It's normally I end like after an hour or two. Why am I getting a buzz? Stop it. I don't want to stand up right now. Although I probably should take a break and stand. Boop. Okay. I'm sitting crisscross now. Somehow. At my desk. This is gonna be a bad idea, but that's okay. Any scales? Ooh, we got some scales over here. No, that's not a scale. Never mind, that's a wing. I thought that was a scale. I want scales. I love scales. I have coffee breath, and I'm realizing that now. Where? Oh. Okay. Trying to figure out what the X position was for. I figured it out. And then this is Y position. Okay. I could fly back to spawn, now that I think about it. Because it's really just like going that way a bunch of blocks. Like 2,000 blocks, 2,500 blocks. But I don't wanna. If anybody has a problem with that joins my world, not my problem. Because I don't think I have cheats on. Hold on, do I have cheats on? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So. Just gonna run around. I like just running through the dragons too. It's kind of fun. I might, if I am able to stream tomorrow, I'll probably stress test tomorrow. The mods. Do I have any armor that I can put up? I don't think so. I have horse armor. I got horse armor, but I don't think I have actual armor. No, it doesn't look like it. Why do you two there? I don't know why you two there. Probably for extra stuff. Extra storage. Oh, my back. I need more skills. I completely missed the stairs. Whoopsie. Alrighty. Any skills? I don't think I heard any shiny stuff. You're so tall. You're so tall. Look how tall. You're the tallest dragon I have. So if I take Blitz over and put it next to Vivi. Yeah, they're about the same height. I think Blitz is a little taller horn-wise. Vivi is just slightly taller. Back-wise. I got more Storm Stratus. Scales, which I don't really need anymore. Downside of you being my first dragon is that I got all your armor and stuff like that. I don't need any more of your scales. But again, I could turn them into blocks if I wanted to. Actually, I'm gonna just turn 9 of these into a block so you guys can see kind of what it looks like. It looks cool. They look cool. Give me this. That's what the block looks like. They're pretty cool looking, but I don't know what I'd use them for. I could... Hold on. I want to do something. Oh, well, I'll go get that in a minute. Nope, that's not what I want. Yeah! I'll just do that. Did I pick up that cobble? I did. Okay. Now what's the next one I will need a block? You. Yay! I'm surprised you haven't shed your scales more. I thought you would, but I don't have a chest plate. I just need the chest plate. And then like 3 more? I want to say I need like the chest plate, the hammer, and then like 9 more for that portion. This I really just need the block. But I have to remove the armor stand in order to put the block there, so. Yay! I get to do a lot of waiting. It's basically what this is at this point. It's just doing a lot of waiting. Oh, it's almost 3 in the... It's almost 3? Huh. Okay. Should probably go grab something to eat. Because I haven't eaten all day. I'll go for a little bit longer, though. Just going around and see if there's any... I just did... Oh! Thank you. Just need a few more. Diesel, you look sad. Are you sad? Do you want attention? Just... I love how they're like they're one of the few ways that you can tell it's time to go to sleep. It's really cute and really funny. They're your own little clock. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick break to get up and stretch. And take my mug to the kitchen. I'm gonna like stand like right here. I'll be right back. Maybe. Yes. Water and these food bowl. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go stretch, probably crack my back, take my mug to the kitchen, put it in the sink, and yeah. Really quick break, I'll be right back. Yeah. And I need this. I'll be back. I'm gonna let Diesel out. Diesel! Let me get a power raid, baby. What are you doing? You what? You're a good boy. Are you begging for a treat? You want treat? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? This is what you want, isn't it? I'm like barely out of frame for my model. Hold on. Is this what you want? Do you want that tweet? Do you want that tweet? Do you want it? Do you want it? Can you speak? Ah! No, alright, I got it fixed. Can you speak? Can you speak? That is... There we start. Here's it. Can you speak? There you go. Good boy. I'm back. Okay. Diesel, go lay down. You're sitting on your haunches. Go lay down. Diesel sits on his haunches. Really funny. I got a text from my cousin. Hold on. I have a text from my cousin. Thanks. Tree. Not sure. We have switched food. Which helped for me a bit, but hasn't been a solution. We are hoping we don't have to put him on Apple Quill. Sorry, Apple Quill. Sorry, one of my cousins and I, we've been chit-chatting about one of our dogs who has been having allergy problems. I know you had shed your scales, whatever, probably despawned. But, my cousin and I were talking about one of my dogs who has been scratching and vomiting, and we believe it's an allergy thing, and we're hoping that he doesn't have to be put on Apoquil, just because, we already have Diesel on Apoquil, and it's expensive! Apoquil's expensive! Anyways, I got Powerade. I have Powerade, so yay. It's something a little bit more hydrating. But, yeah. Okay. What are you doing? You're being cute, that's what you're doing. Alright, I think I got it. I think I already had the scale. Looking for scales. Hey y'all, hi Cleo, hi Vivi. Hi Blitz, hi Azure. Hi Pips, hi Thorn, hi Prospero, and hi Flare. Not many dragons. I could have more dragons though. I don't want to deal with saddles. Saddles are a pain to make. If you could give me some more of your scales, that'd be nice. Thank you. I'm gonna go put the current scales away. Oh hey, there's an llama. Hey, try to take my jacket. Give me my jacket back. I want my jacket. It's cold. It is slightly cold. The AC is currently going full blast right now. And my desk is right above the vent for AC to come in. Oh, thank you. For the AC. And so I am cold. I have a blanket over. I have my tortilla blanket over my legs, but my arms are gonna get really cold. And it's gonna be great. Ooh. I can make the chest plate. I'm gonna make the chest plate since it requires more scales. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. The Ram Talon armor has less armor points, but it looks cool. It's almost done though. I just need the leggings and the sword. This just needs a chest plate and the hammer. And then I can focus on all the others. My ears ringing. Why is my ear ringing? Stop ringing. Stop it! It's annoying. Okay. Nice. I will take that. Thank y'all. Have enough for boot. I'll make the boots. And then I think Rage made a few adjustments for chat. Probably. Is my bot not working? I might need to look into that. Hold on. Is my bot working? I'm gonna check and see if my bot's working. Streamlabs. Log in. You're taking a long time. Log in with Twitch. Cloudbot. Yeah, you're on. Okay. I wanted to check because I noticed that while I was doing my break, I noticed that it wasn't popping up with commands. The one command that I have going, well, the two that showed up earlier, which is odd, but I'll figure it out later. How many of these do I have? Not enough. I need like 5 more so I can have one in the chest. Oh, thank you. Is there another one that showed their scales? It sounded like it. I'm gonna run through real quick. Was it Cleo? I don't think it was. No. None of you? Really? Huh. Okay. That's weird. Are you being a dinosaur? Diesel. You facing the wrong way. I just realized you guys can't see shit. There we go. I'm giving myself my jacket back. There we go. Alrighty. I want my jacket back. It's cold! Do you know how cold it is in my room right now? It's so funny. My room gets so cold in the morning, like in the well, not morning, but like during the day it gets so cold. But at night it gets so warm. Wow. Are you being a dinosaur? I need to fix the quilt, don't I? He's like half on the quote and half on my fluffy blanket. It's really funny and really cute. At least he's having fun. And behaving. He got his treat today, though. Did I get a message from my cousin? I don't think I did. I think she's still in orientation. She's an RN. It's my nurse cousin, my cousin who's a nurse. An RN. And she's in orientation. So, I think she's still in orientation. Oh, nice. I think she's still in orientation today. We should explain the late reply. Almost. Let's come together nicely. Do-do-do. I don't need all this cobble in my inventory. Hello. I need to get books at some point. Unfortunately, none of these guys give leather nor pages, so that means I get to do more hunting for cows. Do you llamas give leather? I can't remember. I really can't. Bloop. I don't know what those last two armor stands are gonna be for. Probably for like diamond armor and netherite armor. No, I don't want to get back in there. I could. Do I have any diamonds? I don't remember if I got lots of diamonds. I'm gonna go ahead and make diamond armor. Biggest piece. No. Do you have any sticks in any of these? I don't think I do. No. Boom. I'm not gonna enchant just yet because I don't have everything for enchanting. But it's whatever. Boom. There. Diamond armor. Make it look a little bit more complete. Seeds that I don't really need right now. Check for scales. Yeah, Break's pointing out a good point while I'm on breaks. At any point during my streams, feel free to get up and like stretch, hydrate, like get something to eat, get something to drink. Take care of yourself during my streams. And if you're in school or you're at work, make sure you don't get in trouble watching these streams or like the content. Because I don't want you guys to like get fired over being distracted. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves during the stream. And you're taking care of anything you might need to. If you need to, just have the stream up in the background if you want to keep, like, being part of the stream, or, like, watch the stream. But you have stuff to do. You guys can just put it up in the background if you want to. While you go, like, clean, or let your dog out, or something, or anything like that. Or, like, take care of your pets, or anything and stuff like that. Because I will be here. The VOD will be here. And it'll be up on YouTube. Probably. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. And because the stream should not be a priority. Okay? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Because I'd rather you guys take care of yourselves and miss a stream than not take care of yourselves and be in the stream. And watching the stream. Okay? Okay. And if I learn that you're watching the stream and not taking care of yourselves, I have every right to time you out. I won't ban you. I'll just time you out. And then you'd be like, why did you time me out? And I can be like, I think you know why. Okay? Go take care of yourself. You've been putting off that homework for a week now. Go do your homework. Go do your project. You've been putting it off for a week now. Stop procrastinating and go do it. So, thank you, Rage, for reminding me to point that out. Do a thing. Hold on, let me go do a thing. Okay. There. Ooh. More goodies! I love goodies. I just realized that Christmas is coming up in a couple months, in a few months. There's Thanksgiving and Halloween. Yay! I'm excited. I love the holidays. Aww. I am, like, 1 short for leggings and 2 short for a chest plate. I'm so close. I am so close. These guys as well need to be put over here. Am I missing one? I'm missing one. Who am I missing? These guys, but they don't drop anything other than the scales. I think they're supposed to drop something other than their scales, but they're not. Because I don't think it was added into the add-on. I don't know what they would drop. I guess nowadays they could drop, like, the wind charges. Because that'd be cool. Nope, I just want, like, scales. I'm gonna go ahead and put scales in my inventory. I don't know why I say inventory, I just do. Make more sticks. I like sticks. I'm surprised that I'm still streaming. Usually I would be done after like 2 hours. It's been 3. So. But I'm having fun. It's fun. Doing a lot of yapping. I got to take a break halfway through today. Oh, I got to take a break at like the 3-hour mark. Great. I still gotta plan out the holidays for like streams and stuff like that. That's gonna be fun. For like recording in the Above Ground series, I don't know if I want to do like a holiday special type of deal for it or not. I think it would be fun, but I would need more people. But I think it'd be fun. My ear's ringing again. Why? What are you doing? You were just outside, Bubby. Say fuck you. Nope, I care if I was just outside. What? What? Do you want attention? Yeah. You're too far away from me to give you attention. Plop. Diesel just went to the into the other room and just plops his butt down. Why do I have around in there? It's not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be in here. Do you have any apples in any of these chests as well? I should move the apples as well. I have a lot. I just realized I have so much leather. Why is this in here? I got raw beef in here. Tired. Knowing me, I'm probably gonna go through and organize all of this at some point. Just not today. Probably like an off-camera thing. Off-stream type of situation. Any scales? No. Hello. You're so big. It's the reason why I named Vivi, that. Just not gonna say it right now. But it kinda suits him. Kinda suits Vivi. You're kind of being dripped on though, so. Water. These guys aren't. Because they're underneath the stone. You're a tall motherfucker. You're big. So I can't have you underneath all of this. Otherwise I will suffocate. And we don't need me suffocating. Can I get some more scales, please? Not yours. I don't need any more of yours. But if you want to give me more of yours, that'd be great. I can just yoink it and stick it in the chest. Yeah. What was he supposed to— I know what I remember what it's supposed to do. After stream. I'm a scatterbrain today. It's great. What do I want to talk about? I don't know what I want to talk about. Diesel's pouting. Actually, Diesel's asleep on the tile. Hi! Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Diesel, but you have a dentist appointment, on the 25th. Yeah, you're gonna get your teeth cleaned. And checked. Do I need to move a bone over there? Do I need to scatter your bones around my room and that room? My soon-to-be office? Do I have to do that? Yeah. Do I need to do that? Do you want a bone? Do you want a minty? I can toss you a minty. You're probably gonna freak out if I do that, though. Do you want one? Said a yes. I already know that if I open up my drawer where his minties are, he's gonna get up. Because that used to be his treat drawer. But now it's like where his minties and my snacks are. And a bunch of— it's kind of my I'm gonna throw everything in here drawer. It's a junk drawer, basically. Just with a couple snacks and a couple of dog stuff in there. It's great. I need more snacks. I just realized that. I have, like, caramel popcorn. I have a bunch of Gushers and a bunch of— what is it? Fruit by the foot? Yeah, fruit by the foot. A bunch of crackers. I have a bunch of saltine crackers. And then, I have veggie straws that I'm slowly doing. I have the crackers that are in my drawer. I'm gonna have those. I grabbed my crackers and he's immediately up and on his feet. That's fun. Oh, that's so good. You want bone? You want bone? Take a bone. And he's going back onto my bed, probably. Nope, he's going onto my bed. Yeah, that's yours. Eat it. It's a minty. They technically have chicken meal in them, but I don't give you them often enough, so. You're good. And he's back on my bed. I'm gonna open up my characters. These are probably a little bit on the stale side, but fine. Oh, no, they're good. My mom got me like 3.5 pounds of saltine crackers a few months ago, and I've been slowly going through them. To be fair, I asked her for crackers, and she delivered, so. There's some good crackers, too. Good saltine crackers. I should get some fish. Put some salmon and some cod in my, giant pool. I can make a fishing rod. Do I have a fishing rod? I don't. No, I only need 2. No, I don't have a fishing rod. Give me a fishing rod. I can make... I have all the armor that's in that section. What are you doing? You don't have that many good trades. Like, the pickaxe site's probably the only one, but that's expensive! What, you think I'm made of money? I'm not. What is that? It's a dragon. It's not my dragon, but it means that there's a trader over here. No, he's over here. Oh, there's 2 right here. I need none of those. I don't even know why I would need shears. I have shears. Any scales for me? Crunch. No scales, okay. I'll do some flipping. I don't think YouTube's seen, like, the full extent of my home and all of the dragon stuff that I have. I just realized that. They've seen the ballerina dragon. Ooh. Yoink. Gib. I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing while I snack. Also, I feel like I should point out that I didn't drink all my coffee. But I had most of it. I had a large portion of my coffee. It's a tree dragon. I have a tree dragon. Habba habba ha. Yum. Come here. At least with this, if I ever go from peaceful to like easy, this won't summon drowns. At least spawn drowns, at least. I think. So, yay! Let me check on the dragons. Any scales for me? I don't see any. No scales. Oh. No scales. Oh, I think my parents are home. Parents went out for lunch. So. I hear some perks. Gonna just yoink. Personally, I prefer getting honey in a bottle, the honey bottles, over the, honeycombs because it's so much easier to grab with, like, trees like this. Because the honeycomb can go on top of the tree, which then gets really annoying to go get. I love messing with my model. It's so much fun. I just realized that that VV sits more upright than any of the other dragons. Because with these ones, like, there's a bend there to the knees there. This one's kind of bent like that. There's a bend to the knees here. Like a wider stance. They all have, like, wider stance. This one has, like, a smaller stance. But there's still an angle to it. Especially with, like, the back legs. It's, like, an angle. But then you come here and you look at Vivi and it's straight here. Like, the front legs are straight and the back legs are straight up. So I just realized that. This also looks like little fluffy clouds. Or like really, there's like really fluffy clouds. Mythical clouds. Dust clouds. Really fluffy dust clouds. This one's definitely like a zombified mummy. Are mummies technically zombies in a way? Mummified zombie, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's the phrase I'm looking for. The mummified look like just mummified zombies. Azure kind of just looks like, oh, some sort of water dragon, because that kind of looks like bubbles. Litz kind of just looks like a volcano. Pips looks like a bird, like a tropical bird. That's what I'm getting from. Thorn is literally just grass. It's a tree bird. It's a tree dragon that is bird. Frost Sparrow just looks like a bunch of icicles. And then Flare looks like a Phoenix. So, yeah. Ooh, hey, thank you for the scales. How many do I have? I have 2. That I can work with. Who should their scales? I heard it. I heard a shiny. It might be one of the other ram talons that are up there. But I'm just gonna go through and double check. Because it could have been one of my dragons, but I don't think it was. Oh, it was. You! You gave me like 1, which is good. I don't need a whole bunch. But yeah. Whoa. Nope, not yet. Almost. 1 more pixel. Like, 1 more pixel on the clock. Boom. Bedtime. Nope, not bedtime. 1 more pixel? No. Just no. There. Oh. It poked my tongue. My saltine cracker poked my tongue. Oh, it is Thursday, isn't it? My mom got to have 2 days off this week. So, yay! She usually works Wednesdays, but she had yesterday off, which is nice. It was really nice to see my mom yesterday. I got to spend some time with both my parents. I kind of just hung out with them. There's still a stick over here. I love how I can just leave the dragon cave and just jump up here. It's really kind of nice. It's kind of like an escape route. Oh, I'm so excited to get my wisdom teeth removed. Although I'm getting them removed while I'm awake, so yay! Miss Fox is a little bit of a stupid head. Actually, I'm not stupid. If I wanted anesthesia? Sleepy drug. Sleepy medication. That clunks you out for surgery. I would have to have waited until November, and I like Thanksgiving too much, so yeah. And so I chose, hey, I'm just gonna be awake when they remove my wisdom teeth, because it'll be quicker than waiting until freaking November. Because I don't want to wait that long. Skills! Who did it? You did. Yoink. So it's like the sooner that they're out, the sooner that I will recover. And I've already talked to my parents about it. I'm probably gonna spend my recovery sleeping anyways. So it works out for me. Because I sleep so much already, for the most part. Because I'm up, actually I'm up for like 13 hours, and then I usually sleep like 8. Hold on, the math isn't mathing, hold on. Yeah, about 8, yeah. Because I wake up a lot during the night. Usually up 12 to 13 hours, and then I sleep. Yeah, I sleep 12 to 13 hours, and then I'm usually up for about... No, hold on. Math isn't mathing. Hold on. I'm awake for 12 to 13 hours. Sometimes more. But then I sleep, like, 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes 5 hours. But I'm awake a lot during the night. At least according to my watch. I am awake a lot during the night. So... yeah? Is that right? I think that's right. That should be right. But I already know that I'm just gonna sleep a lot. Just take melatonin and clonk out. And like I already have drinks right now, and like my parents and we've been figuring out soft foods that I can have, so scrambled eggs is one of them, because I like my eggs to be a little bit more on the moist side. And then mac and cheese is another one that I can have. Because how I like my mac and cheese is that I like the noodles overdone. Like really, really soft, and you can like swallow whole. So that's something that I can have. What else? Stuffing. I can have stuffing, because my dad makes it with extra butter. And, I usually, if I'm heating it up, I'll put butter in it to make it moist. So it's not all weird and dry. What else? What else can I have? Mashed potatoes obviously is something that I can have, but I prefer homemade mashed potatoes, and I have a recipe for the mashed potatoes that I make, and it's so good. They're so good. Trying to think, what else can I have? What else do I make? I could have potatoes my way, because when I cook potatoes, I make them really, really soft, so they're almost like a kind of how you would bake your potatoes to make mashed potatoes. I can have that. Once when I get my teeth removed during recovery, and healing. What else? If you guys have any foods that you eat, like, if you guys have had your wisdom teeth removed, and you have suggestions of food you've eaten, while recovering and healing from your wisdom teeth being removed, let me know. I can have ice cream, probably. Because that would probably help a little bit. I can't have soda. I don't think I'd be able to have soda. Nothing like crunchy or like not like big foods. Probably won't eat a lot, because I won't feel like eating. I'll probably be taking pain meds. We'll see. We do have Advil, so I might take Advil during recovery, and I might be put on like some sort of like antibiotics or like other pain meds when during recovery and stuff like that. What are you doing? Diesel scared me. How dare he? Hi! He's like, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go lay down in the twin. It's currently called the twins room. My future office. We don't have twins that live with us. My parents used to... so I have 2 nephews. I want to say it's the nephews that are twins, and they used to stay with my parents. So they have like their own, like they had a room that we call the twins room. We still call it the twins room. But they don't visit, so apparently it's used as storage, and it's the only way to get to my room. But I have plans to make it my office at some point in like the next couple years or so. It's taking a while because we have to wait for certain things to happen. Can I go to bed yet? Can I? Thank you. But Hazel likes to go in there when he wants out or if he needs to cool off because the AC in there is a little better. There's a vent on the ground for him to lay in front of, which he likes a lot. So, yeah. I still can't believe I have 4 weeks until I get my teeth removed. It's crazy. Kind of just jumping around. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of the stream. Because it's been 3.5 hours. 3 hours and 40-ish minutes. Which is impressive, honestly, that I've lasted this long. I'm a little sore right now. My bottom right wisdom tooth is bothering me a little. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go trade with some piglins. Because I want stuff. Like stuff. Don't worry, I won't be lost. I know that my portal is up that way. I just want the stuff. Oh, I got boots. Ooh, that's good. I got quartz. Oh, I never get that. Oh, thank you for the stuff. I got so much stuff. I don't need the gravel. I have so much gravel as it is. What else can I throw out? Oh wait, I have a bundle. What? Give me all this stuff back. I completely forgot I had a bundle. It looks so smooth. Okay. Back to the overworld we go. At this point, I'm kind of just waiting for the Wyatt to go live. Fire charge, boop, 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 boop. Okay. And I think I heard shiny stuff. Did I hear shiny? I didn't! Well, I can make the leggings now. Woo. Oh. I'll come back for your stuff. Hold on. But do I need the leggings? I can't remember. I think I do. I think I need leggings and chest plate, right? Yeah. Leggings. Nope, that's not what I want. And I got really good boots as well. Oh, they don't- do they glow? Oh, they do! Okay. I did not realize that. I thought that they didn't glow if you put them on an armor stand. I don't know why. Or I need 7 more. I should probably message my uncle after this as well. I have so many people to message. I need to see what we're doing for... It's probably too early for Thanksgiving, now that I think about it. But I need to see what we're doing for Thanksgiving at my Grammy's house. I don't know what we're doing. Who? Oh. I'm gonna put some stuff away. This is confusing the shit out of me. Okay, there we go. No, not there we go. Hold on. Yeah. I'm like trying to match these with their respected items. Okay. That looks better. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I have a recent. I remember why I didn't stream last night. Well, yesterday. So I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I decided to help my parents clean. I did some sweeping last night. Well, yesterday. So, yeah. We got the floor cleaned, at least. My mom wanted to do some dusting, but didn't get to it. Oh, they're supposed to look like that. Okay. Oh, they do have a little bit of a gap. Do they? Do all of them have that? No. I don't think so. Do they? Oh, they might. Yeah, they do. Huh. Thank you. I got 4. How many do I... What do I need for those guys? I can make those boots. I just realized that. And then I don't think I'll have all the boots that I need. That I need for all of these guys. Yeah. So, chest plate, chest plate, chest plate. Leggings. Chest plate, leggings, leggings. And then weapon, 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 and weapon. And then I can show off what this does. I can show off what this sword does, can't I? Probably. We'll see. Let me double check that I have new skills to pick up first. I can't remember if this is lightning or not. We're about to find out. Let me up. I do not have enough honey bottles for the bees. I cannot keep up with the bees. Hello, good sir. What are your trades? Absolute garbage. Cheaper than the last guy, but still garbage. Anyways, there's a pig over here. Yeah, this just has knockback. Knockback. A lot of knockback. That's literally all this does. At least I can enchant it. And hopefully get mending on it. I'm gonna wait till I have this armor to show you what this does, though. Because that is lightning. But it's really cool. I don't really need the dread gas, because I don't really need the happy gas with all of these dragons here. But it might be worth to get, just... I don't know if there's an achievement for it or not, but it might just be worth to get. Wee. You kind of just sprawled out and over there, Bubby. You okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Okay. I realized that I didn't change my shit back. Let me get off here. No. Where was that? It was... No. Here. I don't need that. Thank you. Okay. Let me see what's going on over on Twitch. Of course I still use you. Give me Twitch. Actually, let me give Discord. Okay. We'll give him a minute. Boop. No. Dre just started, so I'm gonna give him a minute. I didn't realize that he had just started. But we'll give him a couple minutes. I'll try to be live tomorrow. It might be a little bit of a longer stream, we'll see. Actually, today was pretty long. It's a pretty long stream. Well, yeah, for the next 9 minutes. So I get 4 hours, and then I gotta record later. But I also need to, let's see, I need to text my uncle about Thanksgiving stuff, although that might be too early. I need to call my yaya. Text her and then call her. I'll probably make myself some scrambled eggs for a meal. Because I've been just snacking on crackers, saltine crackers. I need to stop snacking on saltine crackers. That's gonna make me slightly dehydrated. What else? What else do I need to do? I need to record. Obviously, I need to record so much tonight. I need to check in with Rage about emotes and stuff like that. What else? Actually, I could probably add some more commands for you guys, or I can add some more redeems. I could work on that tonight as well. What else? I should make a list of this. I don't think I have sticky notes. Do I have sticky notes? Hold on. My last computer had sticky notes. Sticky note. Can I have a sticky note, please? Sticky note. Add sticky note. So, text slash call. Yeah. Can I bullet point? Yeah, I can bullet point. Text my uncle. I spelled that wrong, but it's okay. About Thanksgiving. What else did I say? Oh. Record episodes of AGS. Talk to Rage about emotes. And then, what was the last thing that I needed to do? I don't know. I forget. Oh, make food. Make myself food. Yeah. Can I put this somewhere? No? Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. I don't know what else I need to do. We'll go ahead and start the raid. Nope, that's not what I wanted. /RID DRIDADVT. Okay. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah, okay. Exclamation point. What is it? Raid rules. There we go. Okay, there are the raid rules. I do have raid rules, so read them. Be respectful to Dryad and his community. We are raiding out to Dryad, his mature audience, which is perfectly fine because we are also mature audience. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna go do stuff. I'm gonna go be an adult. I got adult stuff that I gotta do. I gotta record as well. But other than that, I'll see you all later. And be good, my little ankle biters. Be respectful. And if I hear that you've been disrespectful in anybody's community that I've raided out to, or that I'm part of, you will no longer be an ankle biter. Take care, my little ankle biters. Bye bye.